Hey, you! How are you? And how are your sheep?
I heard that some thugs have made themselves at home on Lobart's farm. Maybe someone should help him.
Nothing to be had there.
There's another of those scummy beasts. Oh! One less monster around.
Where's Zardos?
He's gone. And he left these demonic beings behind in his tower. I think he doesn't want anyone sniffing around his tower in his absence.
Where did he go?
He didn't say. He only asked me to give you this letter from him. I read it. Sorry, I was curious.
And?
No idea. I didn't understand a word, man. But one thing's clear to me. We won't see him again anytime soon. I think things just got too hot for him, and he headed for the hills.
You didn't look all that hot.
My headaches are getting almost unbearable. And now these lizard people are constantly attacking me too. I've got to ask myself where they all come from. I think I'll have a rest first.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. I got rid of the orcs on your land.
Thanking us, I can't give you much, but I hope you'll appreciate my gesture of gratitude.
Watch out for your farm.
I'll try.
Has anything exciting happened?
Oh well, all's quiet. I suppose that when the orcs come, we can't fail to notice. I'm no better off myself.
Show me your wares.
It looks like the paladins are really serious this time. They've even withdrawn their ship guards. It's a good thing you're refreshing your supplies again. Who knows if the city will still be standing next week.
How are things in town?
There's nothing new so far. Drop in again later.
Show me your wares. Hey, you!
There you are again.
You wanted mushrooms? I've got a few murky mushrooms here.
Ah, those are the best. Well done. Here's your gold.
And here are some of the others.
These are not quite as good as murky mushrooms, but I'll take them anyway.
You want... I've got...
Ah,
Why are those things so important?
even though you are my apprentice,
I'm going...
Great!
What recipes can you teach me?
I know a few. The Elixir of Strength, an excellent potion. You need the rare dragon root and king's sorrel. When boiling the brew, don't let the bubbles get too big, or you'll be in for a nasty surprise.
Show me your wares.
And thus spake Adanos to his brothers, never again.
I've got a new tobacco blend.
Let me try your tobacco. This tastes incredible.
I've never had a better smoke in my life. How did you prepare this blend?
I mixed the tobacco with honey.
You have done well, father of the art of blending. I would be delighted to fill my miserable pipes with this.
Fill her up then.
Thank you, son of generosity. No other blend could be as good as this one. I shall buy every bit you can bring me of this.
Can you make me a prophecy?
Yes, time has progressed, and I shall give you a prophecy in return for a few coins.
How much?
For a paltry 1,000 coins, I shall risk a glance through time for you.
Tell me about the future.
All right, son of knowledge. I shall now enter a state of trance. Are you ready? Darkness pervades the land. Evil will triumph. The king shall lose his war against the orcs. You shall return, but you shall not find peace. That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
Hear ye, inhabitants of... Lord Andre will take supreme command of the city of Corinthus, effective immediately. Lord Hagen has announced that he will personally go to the Valley of Mines in order to ensure that his ship can be laden with magic ore.
I've killed all the dragons in the Valley of Mines.
If that is true, you must tell Lord Hagen about it. You had better go directly to him.
How's the situation in town?
Everything is under control.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinthus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The dragons, which threaten the land, have been defeated by brave...
Someone's gonna do the work.
Show me your wares.
People like you will get...
Why?
First you stir up the... Now be...
He had better shut up.
Couldn't we do business together after all?
Listen, if you bring me 10 hams and 10 bottles of wine, then I'll deal with you again.
I'll see what I can do. I've got your wares.
Show me. It isn't the best quality, but in these times you can't be too picky. Now there's nothing that keeps us from doing business together.
Show me your wares.
I witnessed it myself. We can't take care of everything for everybody. You don't say. That's not what I heard.
Show me your wares.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
But that's terrible.
You don't
Show me.
say.
Take your...
That's not what my husband thinks.
Suit.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Show me.
Really, how interesting.
But that's terrible.
Show...
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
And he works all day too.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Hey, you! The dragons will wreak no more havoc.
I knew that you would return safe and sound. However, you have yet to take your greatest hurdle.
I know.
Then equip yourself well and come to me if you need help. Always carry the Eye of Innos with you, do you hear? Adanas bless you.
So why won't they listen to me?
But no, he insisted he knew better.
That's the first I've heard of it.
That's been known a long time.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
He listened to the wrong people.
He used to say that myself.
The dragons are dead.
I knew that Innos would give you the strength to defeat the dragons. Where is the ore?
The orcs are still besieging the castle in the Valley of Mines. Garan stands no chance of leaving the castle before the siege is ended.
Damn it! If Garand isn't capable of handling the situation, then I shall have to see to it myself. A few orcs won't stop me, not me. I have already informed my men. We are preparing for departure. We shall all go. I shall leave only a minimal guard on the ship. That shall be enough then to finally put an end to the orcs.
Show me your wares.
Innos beheld what Beliar had done, and he also bestrode the land and chose the human. And Innos spoke to him, and the human became his subject.
I killed all the dragons.
Really? So there's more than a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Now all we have to do is cut off the head of evil. If you have indeed done that, then we shall win the war.
Who, me?
You, of course. Who else?
Any news?
No, the situation is still serious. All we can do now is trust in Innos.
Same old thing all over again.
That'll only cause more trouble.
I couldn't get away with
Hey,
that.
you! How are the sheep?
Ever gonna change?
How do you think they are? They stand around and munch grass. I'd rather know what's happening outside.
Do you really think?
The magicians seem to be very nervous.
There's more, believe me.
Strangers in black robes roam the countryside.
What do you mean?
Nobody knows where they've come. They seem to...
That sounds...
There, done that.
There are
Dragon.
There...
But the
Really
Will...
think?
I used to say that myself.
As if I don't have enough problems.
That was no big deal.
All the dragons are dead.
That is good news indeed, but it does nothing to change our situation, which seems hopeless. The Seekers still have not left. On the contrary, I hear more and more reports that during these last few days, their numbers have even increased. Killing off the dragons has dealt the enemy a blow, but it did not suffice. We need to dig this evil out by the roots.
I talked to the dragons.
What did they say?
They kept talking about the power of their master and how he settled in the halls of Irdarath.
Innos be with us. The Black Temple has regained its power and is now sending its henchmen into our world.
What are these halls of Irdarath?
The Eastern Invocation Temple of the god Beliar. There are 4 of them in the land of Mertana, but this one is probably the most terrifying temple of all. About 40 years ago, the northern and western temples of this horrible deity were destroyed. The brave knights of that time gave their all to raise those mighty constructions to the ground. Back then, the black hordes of the enemy were helpless against the superior numbers and the heroic courage of the knights and paladins. It would have been easy to destroy the other 2 temples as well and rid the land of evil forever. But after the second temple fell, they simply disappeared.
Disappeared? An entire temple? Yeah, right.
Do not mock me. The situation is serious. If the halls of Irdarath have indeed regained their power, then it will not be easy to defeat the enemy. For that, you would have to find it first. And I think that this will be your next and hardest task.
We shall see. Zardas's book, which was believed to be lost, where is it?
I have been expecting you would ask that, but I fear that it will be of no help to you. It has been magically sealed. I took it to one of our lower vaults, and even we have so far tried in vain to open it. That accursed Zardas has played a dirty trick on us.
Can I see the book?
Be my guest. I cannot imagine you being successful where the greatest masters of our monastery have failed. But go ahead and give it a try. Telamon is not going to stop you.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Dismissed. You know what you have to do.
Good news. The roadside shrines have been purified. The strength of Innos has helped the paladins to remove this problem from the world. You may once again make your donations to Innos without reservation or regret.
Any news?
No, nothing which you do not already know, brother.
That's just what I said.
That was no big deal.
Let's wait and see what happens.
May Innos.
Anything's possible.
For change.
How are your studies coming along?
The enemy has many faces. Which of them presents the greatest danger for the monastery is awfully difficult to determine.
Show me your wares.
You already know what I think.
How's life in the monastery?
I'm going out of my mind here. But anyway, thanks for the hint. Milton was indeed able to help me get a place here. I feel really stupid among those ever-nagging do-gooders. Well, what's a body to do? Before I starve in town, I'd rather do what the novices tell me to.
You'll be all right, I think.
Just imagine. I'm expected to weed their garden. If this carries on much longer, I'll go bonkers. What I need is some good old planks beneath my feet.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
Wait, mercenary. I need to talk to you.
What do you want?
The monastery is facing a very delicate situation. At the moment, everyone seems to mistrust everybody else. And then, this thing with Pedro, that's extremely... I have an assignment for you from the highest authorities. You're not a member of the Brotherhood of the Fire, and therefore, the only one here who can settle this matter for us. But I must warn you, if I give you this assignment, you'll be bound to fulfill it too. Once you know what it's about, you'll have no choice. Do you understand?
Tell me what you want.
All right, then listen well, for I'm only going to say this once. Serpentis wants you to kill Pedro for his treason. As soon as you lay your hands on him, you will be paid as soon as this task is fulfilled. I never said that, and you haven't heard anything either. Understand?
I need a few things. Hey, you! Can I learn from you?
I pass on my knowledge only to members of our church.
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
Pyrokar says I'm allowed to examine Zardas's book.
So he says that. All right, you may enter. The book you are looking for is over there on the alchemist's bench.
Zarek Bandardo. Ah, the book's open. There's a letter and a key hidden inside. Nothing to be had there. So that's where you're hiding out. Damn far away. I'll need a ship to get there.
Hey, I heard you spent a long time in the monastery cellars. What did you find out?
I know now where the enemy is hiding. It's a small island not far from here.
This is our big chance. We have to set out at once and destroy evil forever. Have you talked to Diego about it? I think he would want to accompany you. What about Gorn? Talk to him. I heard that he has returned from the Valley of Mines. And don't forget Lester. If you don't drag him out of his valley, he'll rot there. I also know my role in all this. I can increase your mana and be helpful in constructing runes once we face the enemy. When do we start?
Welcome aboard. We should meet at the harbor. Wait for me there.
Good. I'll be there when you're ready.
Where shall I look for a captain?
Ask Jorgen. He's a sailor after all. He should still be in the monastery. But if he can't help you, you'll have to look for someone on the farms or in the city who can navigate your ship. The best thing to do is to talk to Lee, or go to the harbor of Corinus. I can't think of anything better at the moment.
I'm staying out of it.
You don't have to ask me that.
What are the Tears of Innos?
The Tears of Innos are nothing but an old child's tale. It tells of how the battle between Innos and Beliar started at the beginning of time.
I found this potion.
That cannot be. I cannot believe it.
What's the matter?
If these are really the genuine Tears of Innos, then...
Hardly.
Do not interrupt me. If these are the real Tears of Innos, then we have a powerful weapon against the enemy.
What do you mean by weapon?
Legend has it that under the influence of this substance, the warriors of Innos were able to perform almost superhuman deeds. They were immune to all kinds of exhaustion and had the strength of 2 bears. The greatest heroic feats of the olden days were only made possible by the Tears of Innos.
I understand.
But the tears can bring suffering and death as well. Only the members of our order may drink this draught. Anyone else, even the paladins of our lord, would face a cruel death.
So what are the Tears of Innos?
When Innos realized that he had to fight Beliar, his own brother, in order to preserve creation, his sorrow was great. He started to weep, and his tears fell down onto the world. There were many of them, for his heart was so full of grief that he wept for 13 years.
Get to the point.
The people who found his tears and tasted them were filled with supernatural strength and clarity. They recognized the wisdom of Innos' creation and began to serve him. They were the first members of the Community of the Fire. The tears gave them strength, courage, and wisdom. But that is all very long ago, and it has been more than 250 years since anyone last set eyes on a Tear of Innos.
I've been able to open Zardas's book.
What? How did you do that? It well nigh drove me to despair.
Zardas told me the trick.
Ah, is that it? How interesting. I can only hope for you that Zardas's bad influence is not going to spoil you. I am warning you. Do not fall for the tricks of that old devil. You might come to regret it.
I know where to find the halls of Irdarath. The temple is on an island. I found a nautical chart which shows the way.
That is great. Then you will need a ship and a crew in order to face the enemy. But remember, you need to be well prepared if you want to vanquish the Master of Irdarath.
Where can I find a crew?
Your crew should consist of men you can trust. Talk to your friends and think about who could be useful to you once you are on the island. You are going to need a magician as well. But alas, I cannot spare a single man from the monastery. You will have to ask a magician who is not working within the monastery.
Jorgen is an experienced sailor. He could help me get to the Isle of Irdarath.
That will not be so easy, I fear. He has signed on to work for the Brotherhood. He has neither paid the tribute nor brought us a sheep. Jorgen must finish his work first. Then you can take him with you if you like.
How long will it take?
He used up the provisions which would have lasted a novice 3 weeks, and all on the first day. So I cannot let him go before he has worked hard in our gardens for 3 months.
What do I have to do so I can take Jorgen with me now?
There is indeed one thing you could do for me. Your good rapport with Zardos could help you with that. It has come to my attention that during these last few days, strange things have been going on in his tower. Many of the town people hear loud screams at night coming from there, and see strange lights dancing over his tower, as if we didn't have our plate full already. Go check what is going on there, and make it stop. Then you can have Jorgen.
What about a little blessing? I could surely use it.
May Enos stand between you and harm on all the unholy paths you will have to walk.
There have been all kinds of rumors. Can't rely on that. Some problems solve themselves. And there's more, believe me. Who told you that?
It had to happen sooner or later.
I'm not telling you anything new.
That was
Hey, you!
That doesn't surprise me.
I know how the armor can be improved even further.
Tell me then.
You could coat the dragon scales with magic ore.
That thought has already occurred to me too, and you're right. My newest armor beats everything you've ever seen. It's lightweight yet sturdy. It is perfect. You can buy it if you want. I don't make this offer to just anybody, and the price only just covers the manufacturing costs.
What about forging equipment? What do you need?
That doesn't surprise me.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
It's exactly doesn't surprise me. I'd have gone about it differently.
Really should have done
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Never would have thought of that. It's a bad business.
I've heard a thing or two.
Give me the armor.
This is the best armor I've ever made. A true masterpiece.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
That doesn't surprise me. You didn't know that.
It can't go on like this forever.
That's not what I'd have gone about it differently.
I can't believe that.
Nothing you can do about it.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
It's been known a long time.
I hardly know what's happening anymore. I've got my own opinion about that.
It's a bad business.
All right, you...
So why won't they listen to me?
I could use you and your axe.
Well, I'm not surprised. What can I do for you?
Would you sail to an island with me and kick some enemy butt?
Sure, right away. Just tell me what to do.
Myself.
Come aboard with me. Wait for me at the harbor.
A ship? Ha! I can say one thing for you. It's never boring with you. See you soon.
Is it really true?
You're a sailor.
Did you finally catch on to that? Aye, damn it, I'm a sailor. Why do you ask?
I could use your abilities. I need to go to an island.
To an island? You don't even have a ship, let alone a crew to man her. No, my boy, if you want to engage my services as a captain and strength teacher, then first you'll have to prove to me that you know what you're talking about. Besides which, I already have other worries. The Paladins haven't pulled out of the city as expected. Something serious will have to happen to get them to clear the field. Go to the castle in the Valley of Mines. Steal the key for the main gate from the gate guard and open it. The orcs will take care of the rest.
Myself.
guy gets so worked up?
He never would have thought of that himself.
I can't believe that.
Do you have an idea how I could take over the Paladin ship?
Do you think I'd still be here if I did? That thing is better guarded than the ore transports were in the old camp.
There must be a way to get on that ship.
Sure, getting on board is easy. After all, we have the judge in our power. You should go to him and squeeze a letter of authorization for the ship out of him. But that isn't everything. To navigate the ship, you need a captain, a crew, and so on. There's a whole string of requirements involved.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Do you really believe that?
Do you know anyone who can navigate the ship?
As far as I know, Torloff used to go to sea. He knows what's what.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Who should I hire as a crew?
You'll have to decide that for yourself, but I would only take people that I trust. Do you have enough people you can trust? If you need a smith in your crew, you should ask Bennett. He is certainly the best you'll find.
That was obvious all along.
Would you accompany me on the ship?
Are you kidding? Of course I'm in. I have a few old scores to settle on the mainland. Besides, I could teach you one- and two-handed combat. I could be very useful to you.
Is it really true?
Go pack your things then.
What? Right now?
Yes, I'm planning to get out of here, and if you want to join me, come down to the harbor. We'll meet at the ship.
I've waited a long time for this moment. I'll be there.
I never knew that.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Is it really true? That's all just gossip.
But he knew that all along.
Don't tell.
When will I finally get my rent?
Here's your 50 gold coins.
Well, it's about time.
He insisted he knew better.
How's it going with your tavern?
Hopefully these blackmen, almost nobody.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Show me your wares.
Of course, sir.
I couldn't get away with that.
Listen to the wrong people.
What do you
The boys could come away. Myself?
Nothing you can do about it.
Has anything happened in the meantime?
My wife has disappeared. At first I didn't notice it at all, and suddenly she was gone. I suspect she fled to the woods to get away from the field raiders. Do me a favor, if you find her, bring her back to me safe and sound.
What? What are you doing here in the wilderness?
I couldn't take it anymore on Sekob's farm. Sekob threw one hissy fit after another. In the end, one couldn't talk to him at all. All he would do was yell. I must get away from here. But I don't know where to turn. Interested in a little deal?
What can you offer me?
What do you want?
I'll get you out of here. I'll bring you to the landowner's farm.
I'll never forget what you did for me. I'll pay you, of course. You go first. We'll follow.
I'm bringing back your wife.
That's wonderful. Here, take this for your trouble.
Wait a minute. See? Now you're home again.
You are the worst piece of dung I've met in my life, you filthy swine.
Wouldn't you like to go back to sea?
I'd give my right arm if only they'd hire me on a big schooner just one more time. But for an old sea dog like me, that's not easy, my lad. Anyway, who would take care of the lighthouse then?
I need your experience as a sailor.
Shiver me timbers. What are you planning to do, matey? You're not fixing to board the King's War Galley, are you?
Who knows?
That would be something. Ah, well. But I can't give up me lighthouse just like that. What shall we do about that?
What if I brought you someone to take care of your lighthouse in the meantime?
Not a bad idea, matey. And I know just the person. Harad the blacksmith has an apprentice called Brian. I've talked to him many times before. I'd like to entrust my lighthouse to him. I think he'd be just the person for that. Go talk to him. Maybe we're lucky and the lad will help us out.
Hey, you! I know where our enemy is located.
Then let us waste no time and seek him out before he comes to us.
You want to accompany me?
I have thought long about this, and have never been so sure of my business, my friend.
I consider it an honor to have you by my side. We'll meet you at the harbor.
Don't take too much time. The enemy does not sleep, my friend.
Listen, people. I am needed elsewhere. I do not know whether I shall return. If you want to know the ending, read up on the story in the scriptures. May Adonos be with you.
This is gonna change. It's really not my problem. I've got my own opinion about that.
I'm going to leave Corinus.
A wise decision. I wish I could come with you. This town has changed too fast. The times where you could get rich fast are over. I could instruct you in archery, lockpicking, and dexterity. Also, I'm sure you can use a decent thief.
Why don't you come with me? We'll meet at the harbor.
You're right. Corinus is a dump. I'm coming with you. Wait, I'll be ready in a second. Well, I'm ready. I'll see you at the ship.
Tell me that isn't true.
I need a ship.
You do not even have a captain, to say nothing of a crew.
What about the ship in the harbor?
It belongs to me, and that's that. We shall transport the ore with this ship. Once that is done, then you can ask me again.
What are you waiting for?
We are still waiting for our equipment and provisions. Then we set off. That's been known a long time. That's been known a long time.
No one really wants to hear that.
Is it really true?
Tell me that isn't true.
Give me a written authorization for the Paladin ship.
You've got to be out of your mind. What do you want me to do?
You heard me all right. Give me that authorization or I'll turn you into the militia.
I shall not be blackmailed, least of all by you. I shall feed you to the wolves, you miserable piece of scum.
Morgahart assaulted the governor by your order. I am in possession of a document which can prove it.
You'll be sorry for this. No one blackmails me and gets away with it. Here's your authorization. Now leave. I shall deal with you later.
To know.
That was obvious all along.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
I don't believe this is gonna change. Nothing surprises me anymore.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
I heard that you're interested in Jack's old lighthouse. Jack is considering going back to sea, but his lighthouse would be unguarded then.
But it should be clear to Jack that I'll make a smithy out of his lighthouse when he isn't there.
Is that a problem?
Not to me. I won't get Harrod's smithy anyway. I've put that thought right out of my head. Agreed. We'll meet at Jack's.
That's not what my husband
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
That's what I've always said. Really? How interesting.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Why won't they listen to me?
No way. Don't tell me that.
That's totally obvious. And there's more, believe me.
I'm looking for a crew.
But how are you planning to leave here?
And there's more, believe me.
I'm going to appropriate a ship.
Yeah, right. Are you for real? The Paladins will make short work of you. When they get hold of you, suit yourself. It's not my life you're risking.
Nobody ever asks me. That's no secret.
Want to come along?
Nah, I think not. I've plenty to do here, and honestly, I have no desire to encounter a slave galley full of orcs. But I wish you lots of luck.
You don't have to ask me that.
Can you help me?
I am not the right person for that. But go talk to Jack. He should be hanging out here somewhere in the harbor. He'll know best what you need to make that journey.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Why haven't I heard about this?
For all your stuff, I'll give you
100 gold pieces.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
That's exactly what I said.
All right, sold.
We've made some. Where did you make that?
Show me.
Bad business.
I wouldn't have done that. That's no secret.
There was no big deal.
You really didn't
Would
deserve
it ever
that.
change?
That's exactly what I said. Same old thing all over. That's no secret.
I hardly know what to believe in.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion. I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Been there, done
Hey, you!
I couldn't get away with that. Better off myself. Sooner or later.
That's been known a long time.
You don't have to tell me that.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
You don't have to tell me that.
He never would have thought of that himself.
I couldn't have trouble with
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I couldn't have touched that.
That's been known a long time. Nothing amazes me anymore.
I want to improve my abilities.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
There is nothing else I can teach you. You've become too good.
That doesn't
Good.
surprise me.
Now you can use your abilities better.
The things I can tell you.
No, he insisted he knew better.
I used to say that myself.
Will it ever change?
Tell me that isn't true.
I couldn't guess was going to change.
I never knew that. Just gossip.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Do you really believe that?
I used to say that myself.
You listen to the wrong people.
Been there, done that.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help it.
And there's more, believe me.
You're
days.
I'm no better off myself.
You can't rely on that.
Will it ever change?
You can't rely on that.
No one really wants to hear that.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
That's no secret.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
The things I can tell you.
I'm no better off myself. That's all just gossip.
I've got the orc trophy you were looking for.
What's this you've brought me?
The ring of an orcish warlord.
Wow, I mean, wow. In that case, what do you want for it?
What can you offer me?
Either take the money or this amulet that well, let's say I acquired a while ago. It improves your dexterity. I've tried it myself.
Give me the amulet.
Sure thing. Have fun with it. Now give me that ring. It was a real pleasure, dude.
It's all just gossip. It's too bad business.
Things I could tell
Hey.
you. It's the first I've heard of it.
Would you like an ocean cruise out of here?
What are you planning? Are you going to capture the paladin's ship?
And what if I am?
You are completely crazy. No thanks, not for me. I don't see any reason to leave Corinus. Whether I earn my dough here or on the mainland, it's all the same to me. Find somebody else. Ask Tolof. He used to go to sea as far as I know.
Where did you pick that up then?
Can't rely on that.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Nobody wants to know.
Everything else all right?
Are you trying to get on my good side now or what? Beat it. I haven't for...
There was no big deal.
Wouldn't be so sure. No idea. You tell me.
Listen to the wrong people.
Tell me that isn't true.
Where did you pick that up then? I used to say that myself.
Hey!
teach me something.
Come back.
Did anything else happen?
They've also spotted plenty of lizard people in this area. I wouldn't go into the caves if I were you.
Wait a minute. Haven't you done? I found out where the enemy is hiding.
Don't ask me why, but I feel like I should go with you.
What do you mean by that?
I can't explain it. But I know that I'll only learn the answer if I come along with you.
Then come with me and get your answers. I'll meet you at the harbor. I'll go down there once I'm ready.
Hurry up. Our time is short.
That's no secret. I never knew that. I never knew that. I agree with you completely. That's no secret.
Interested in some more dragon eggs?
Sure.
I've got some more here.
I don't think you'll find many more now. And I've got so many already, I hardly know what to do with them. Oh, right. Here's your money.
I need to go to an island. I could use a smith.
And so you thought of me?
Yes. What do you say? At any rate, that'd get you out of here.
Better than Onar's farm. Boy, even hell can't be that bad. Count me in.
Be my smith then. See you at the harbor.
All right, see you later.
Can I have some more of your stew?
That was it. No more stew left over.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
It was just like you said.
Been there, done that.
It's a bad business.
No idea. You tell
That
me.
was quite obvious.
You don't have to tell me that.
It's only just gossip.
Hey, you!
The orcs are very worried. Something's given them a hell of a scare. I can feel it.
I want to learn from you.
Okay, fire away. You're demanding more than I can teach you.
Will you stop it already? Oh! Will you stop it already? Will you stop it already?
Nothing there.
Oh, my head. Stop it at once!
Nothing to be had there.
Ah, my head. Stop it right now. Alarm!
He deserved that.
You can't go on like this forever.
No, he insists. Will you stop it already?
And now for some action. He deserved that.
Ah, my head. Ah, my head.
Let that be a lesson to him.
Put away that weapon. Smart kid.
Stop it right now.
Defend yourself!
Where did you pick that up then?
It's the first I've heard of it.
Stop it at once! That's the first I've heard of it. I've heard a thing or two.
It can't go on like this forever. Oh man, my head.
It was just like you said.
Hey, you! Are you alright?
And are you sure those meat bugs are gone?
Look, there's one right behind you.
What? I'm out of here! He didn't get that from me.
Let's wait and see what happens. Nothing's ever... Oh, my head. Oh man, my head. You should have known better. You knew that would be a problem. It can't go on like this forever.
Oh man, my head. Don't you try that again.
As if I didn't have enough.
Smart kid. I was outside when the dragon attacked. I saw it. Big as 10 men. Its fiery breath destroyed the huts in the blink of an eye. A dragon? I'm staying here. Nothing's gonna budge me. I'm not crazy.
Some problems solve themselves.
I hardly know what to believe anymore. But he knew that all along.
That'll only cause more trouble.
I get so worked up. I've got my own opinion about that.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Everything you hear.
Why haven't I heard about this? That'll only cause more trouble.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
What's your task?
My assignment is simple. I'm supposed to make sure that the orcs stay away more than 30 feet from the gate. If they try to break through the portcullis, I sound the alarm. That's all.
What would one have to do to open the main gate?
For heaven's sake! Why would you want to know that?
Well, I'm worried about the safety of the castle.
So am I, all the time, believe me. And since I am such a faithful guardian, Garand has finally entrusted the key to the gate room to me. That's a great responsibility. I shall guard it well. I had to swear that to Garand. Yes. Just imagine someone coming, and simply pulling the lever to open the gate, and that rusty old steel grating getting jammed. Nobody could close the gate then. I mustn't think about what would happen next. It's a good thing no one knows that I have the key.
I love this shit.
There's another of those scummy beasts.
There's another of those scummy
Come here, you filthy beast. So much for you, filthy beast. So much for you, filthy beast.
Oh, my head. Hey, you. So, still got all your teeth?
Man, you're a tough one. I wouldn't want to face you in battle.
Opening the gate was a great service for our master, puny mortal. We shall erect a shrine in his honor on your grave.
Don't you try that again.
Hey, you! You're possessed. Somebody needs to cut those demons out of your head.
No! I'm out of here.
Hey, you! Relax.
I can't prove it, but I think you're the traitor who opened the gate. You'll pay for that now.
Let that be a lesson to him.
I don't like to see brawls among my men. So, you are going to pay your pet—
How much?
400.
I want...
All right.
How's the situation?
What a damned mess! Some bastard left the main gate open. Now we're nothing more than fodder for the wolves. When I get my hands on the traitor...
You'll regret this!
Would you like to get out of here on a ship?
No, not anymore. I found my task. Maybe another time.
Everything going well?
Sure. Everything's quiet.
You didn't get that from me. It was just like you said.
How's it going?
Quite well, but I still have these miserable headaches, although they've gotten better since I'm no longer in the Valley of Mines. I'll stay here. Then you'll know where to find me if you need me.
I'm gonna leave Corinus. Would you like to join me?
The further I get from the Valley of Mines, the better. When do we go?
It can't go on like this forever.
Go to the harbor then. I'll meet you there later.
On my way.
You didn't get that from me.
It'll be all right.
Malik is here again, but the situation has hardly changed. Unless a miracle happens, all of us here are gonna get wiped out.
I've heard a thing or two. But he knew that all along. I've got my own opinion about that. was just like you said.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Do you really believe that? Don't tell me you didn't know that. I agree with you completely.
The thing with Zardas's tower has resolved itself.
So, what was going on? No, wait. I do not even want to know. If you still want Jorgen, then go ahead and take him on your journey. May Enos protect you.
I've found a strange almanac.
Really? What kind of an almanac is that?
I'm not sure. I thought you would know what to do with it.
Forsooth, that is very disquieting. I am glad that you brought it to me. That was very wise. Do not get close to the Seekers, or they will take possession of you. If you still find yourself unable to resist their call, come back to me as fast as you can. Only here in the monastery can your soul be saved.
I think I'm possessed. Can you heal me?
Not without a token of your respect for this monastery, my son. 300 gold coins.
Great. Here's the money.
Here, drink this. May the mercy of Enos be your salvation.
I took care of your bill. You're free.
Really? How'd you manage that?
You don't want to know.
Oh, well, not that I really care. Thanks a million again. Now, what about your offer? Can I still sign on with you?
Teach me something.
Come back once you have more experience.
That's no secret.
The gate to the castle in the Valley of Mines is open and jammed. There's nothing to keep the orcs from storming the castle now. The paladins in the castle have suffered some heavy losses against the orcs. It won't be long now, I guess, before the paladins from the city advance to the Valley of Mines to get their boys out of the castle.
That's all just gossip.
That's pleasant news. So now there's nothing to prevent me from escaping from this accursed region.
That's been going on a long time.
No one really wants to hear that.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I used to say that myself.
I still need a few sailors.
Bad times, my friend. You won't find enough sailors in all of Corinus. Most of them have left the city. But with a good captain, it shouldn't be too hard to find yourself a few bright lads and make them into a decent crew before too long.
Where can I find a captain?
You're asking the wrong guy. I just run this tavern. Go talk to old Jack. He's been hanging around this harbor for as long as I can think. And when it comes to seafaring, he's your man.
Give me...
I've heard that you're looking for people for your ship.
And?
I'm in.
What are you asking?
What can I ask? I'd be glad to get away from here. I help you and you take me along. A hand for a bunk.
Why would I take you along?
Quite simply because you need me. Well, I was a lieutenant with the Royal Navy. I've served as a Marine on the King Robar and the Pride of Myrtana. In the Battle of the Eastern Archipelago, I single-handedly sent 24 orcs back to Beliar's realm. Unfortunately, there were too few of us after our flagship sank, and we were forced to retreat.
Why are you here then?
The fleet is routed, and the payroll coffers are empty. After my discharge, I wound up stranded in this dump, and I'm looking for a new berth.
Well, what can you do?
I'm trained for boarding and close combat. Plus, I'm a passable shot with the ship's cannon. I bet there's a thing or two that I can teach you on the trip.
The journey may be perilous.
I'm used to danger. When you're out there, every day is dangerous. The next storm could be your death, and the monsters of the deep could swallow your ship whole. And I don't need to mention the orcish galleys, do I? Believe me, there's nothing I'm afraid of. A sailor who's afraid is already dead.
I can always use good people.
Sure thing. I'll see you on the ship.
Who says things like that? Everybody knows by now.
Hey, you!
Never knew that.
Would you want to leave this island?
More than anything. What have you got in mind?
I found out where the leader of the dragons is hiding. He's on an island, not far from here. I intend to get rid of him for good.
Sounds like a blast. If you can use me, I'm in. Couldn't you use a teacher for dexterity or combat with one-handed weapons on your journey?
The ship's already full, but I'll get back to you if there's any change.
That's not what I heard. That's not what I heard.
Do you really believe that?
Hey, you!
Do you really think? I never knew that.
Brian will take care of your lighthouse from now on.
I had hoped you would say that. Do you still need me?
I'm no better off myself.
You should really have known better.
Now will you help me get to the island?
Oh yeah, you wanted to go to an island.
The things I could tell you.
I'll make you a suggestion. You pay me 2,500 gold coins, and I'll captain your ship. For that, I'll also teach you strength and dexterity wherever you want to go.
All right, here's your gold.
Wonderful. Now you just have to tell me exactly what I'm supposed to do.
Be my captain.
All right. Get me a ship and a sufficiently strong crew, and I'll take you to your damned island. Do you have a nautical chart? We won't get far without one of those things.
I'll take care of all that. I'll see you at the harbor.
I can't wait to see how you do that.
Just have to listen. It was his decision, wasn't it?
I never knew that.
I used to say that myself.
Tell this to anyone. Who says things like that?
But no, he insisted he knew better.
Where did you pick that up, then?
You hardly know who to believe these
I never knew that.
The orcs have stormed the castle in the Valley of Mines.
By Innos, what exactly happened there?
Somehow the gate must have opened.
Somehow? How is that possible? There must have been a traitor in the castle.
What are you waiting for?
Now that the castle has been stormed, we need even more provisions. But that will not delay our departure for long.
That's no secret.
I agree with you completely.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
That's an open secret.
Hey, you! I've got some weed tobacco here. Want to smoke?
I don't know it, but sure, give it here. I'll roll myself a smoke. Harsh stuff. I think I'd better not smoke any more of it.
I never knew that.
I couldn't believe that.
Will it ever change? Put away that weapon. You're in for it now.
You'll regret this.
God, how brutal. Oh man, my head.
You'll regret this.
Smart kid. Ah, my head.
Put away that.
Oh my goodness. What a filthy brute.
Smart kid.
Oh, my head.
You'll regret this.
Stop it right now.
Oh my
right
now. Stop it already.
They're smashing each other's skulls.
Man, my head.
Will you stop it already?
Stop
For it now. Put away. You're in for it now.
What a filthy brute. You'll regret this.
Goodness.
You'll regret this.
Skulls.
Man, my head.
Will you stop it already?
Ah, my head. You'll regret this.
Goodness.
Oh, my head.
Oh, man, my head.
You'll regret this.
Fight.
Stop it right now.
Ow, my head. Stop it right now.
Oh, my head. Oh, my head.
Oh, man, my head.
Put down that.
Will you stop it already?
What a filthy brute. Filthy brute. What a filthy brute. What a filthy brute.
Murderer! They're smashing each. Oh!
Man, my head.
Die,
My
murderer!
head.
Oh, my head.
That's all just
Put down that weapon.
You're in for it now.
Oh, my God, a fight.
Stop it at once.
Finish him.
Dad.
Nobody wants to know.
You'll regret this.
Goodness!
Head.
Will you stop it already? Put that weapon down.
Stop it right now.
They're smashing.
Oh, my head.
You listen to the wrong people.
I just have to listen.
I never knew that. Put away the
You stop it already.
I've got no time, sir.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
Put away that you're in for it now.
Ah, a fight! Give him what for!
Oh, man.
Stop it right now.
That's not what I heard.
Oh, man, my head.
Will you stop it now?
I couldn't get away with that. Where did you pick that up then?
Oh, man, my head.
Things I could tell you.
So why won't they listen to me? You should have known better. Can't go on like this forever. How could he be right?
Let's set out for the island.
All right, give me the chart, we're off. All hands on board! Make sure you really have everything you might need with you. There's no way back. If you're sure, then go bunk down in the captain's cabin. The journey will take a while.